Dev was just updated, and here is one of the new toys, the T-80UE-1. Hello guys, once again, it's Matt. Thank you all the members and patrons, make sure to subscribe, and today we are in Dev again, showing the new T-80 that is a premium pack for a higher tier in the USSR, as you see over here. It's right now at 11.3, which is understandable. Remember, this tank is very similar to the T-80BV, but heavily modified with a different turret, if I'm not mistaken. And the hull is pretty much the same. Yeah, I think, right? This is very similar to the T-80BV. But, of course, contact 5 and some other things. So just, you know, see this as a very, very, very modified T-80BV. That's what kind of it is, right? As you see, the ammunition is just the BM46. Not just, right? It's a good ammunition. Good enough, right? And yeah, it has the sphere, I think this is called, right? The mango, and then the normal rounds as well. And of course, as you see, it has the contact 5 over here, as I was saying, on the turret and everything like that, right? So let's test drive this thing. It should be, let me just check the stat card. 46 tons, 884 horsepower. Is that the real power? Feels like it's because it's kind of weird. Hold up. T-80BV. This is the one. Let me check. Yeah, it should be like having this if you take the reference, right? Version of it. It's just because it's not really like modeled, but it is a little bit lighter, so it should be less mobile than T-80BV, but about the same as T-80U, right? Which is, if I'm not mistaken, let me check. It has a stronger engine, so I don't know about this engine. I think it's the older one. Let me just check this as well. GTD 1000 TF, of course. It's a different engine. HPZ 60D1 diesel engine. Does this use a diesel engine? Is this right? I don't think this is right. This is supposed to be a turbine, right? Even the model is. I think this is the wrong engine thing. But yeah, let's test it out. Hold up. The sound looks like a diesel engine, I think. I don't know. This is weird. This is really weird. And yeah, the tank is not ready for sure. Like, look at this. The aiming reticle is wrong. So yeah, the tank is now ready. But I guess, I don't know. I thought this was going to be using a turbine engine, and I think this is a diesel engine, right? So the stat card might be right, but I never heard that this thing actually used a different engine than the original T-80Bs, right? And use. So that's interesting. So it should be less mobile. I don't know if subject to change or not, but yeah, it should be less mobile. It doesn't have thermals, as you see. Yeah, it's completely wrong, right? Like the aiming reticle, everything is like really wrong. You have to aim it like this. So yeah, very, very much in like work in progress, right? The dev block for it should be out fairly soon, and it should be a very expensive tank. So I don't get it why they added this tank. It's just another T-80U. They really love T-80s for some reason, but this is very much like a T-80UD, isn't it? Like it's really similar to that in a certain way. Why would they add another one? This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, it's the same engine, right? I'm really confused, guys. I'm really confused. Maybe it's just subject to change. This is a Russian tank. This is a Soviet tank, but like this is a copy paste of that, right? I mean, I don't know. This feels weird. It should be getting the turbine engine, isn't it? Or am I getting this wrong? This is really weird. It's so weird because look at the BR difference. There's no. I mean, of course, there's the munition over here. If you check it out, it doesn't have the 46, but at the same time, like, everything else is pretty much the same. So this is really weird, like really really weird. Let me check the actual armor of this thing. Yeah, it's like the same armor, I think. Let me see. Yeah, it's pretty much the same armor. So why is this thing a thing? I don't understand why this thing was added. I really don't. Maybe because like the Soviets didn't have a premium at this BR, but and all the like a lot of the other nations were receiving 11.3 premiums, right? So if you check it out, yeah, the Leopard got one, like the Germans got one now, then the Soviets got one, the British have one, the Americans have one, close enough, but yeah, the Japanese have one. So all the major nations, they do have. Oh yeah, the Chinese doesn't have one. Yeah, Italians have the Centauro, the French don't have one, the Swedish don't have one, and the Israelis kind of have one. So most of the nations in the game have something at this BR. So it's understandable why they're adding it, but it's kind of funny that the tank is literally the same as the other one. I think maybe the turret is a little bit different. I don't know. Even that feels the same, but I have a feeling that this should be a turbine engine and not a diesel engine. But let's wait and see, right? But this is the T-80UE-1, a very interesting tank. Let's wait for the dev blog. I'm gonna check it out. If it is like out right now, the dev blog, I will be adding it right now in the video. But if not, let's wrap the video up, and I see you guys on the next one. Make sure to subscribe, and bye guys, see you.